Seeing people crash out over the Cracker Barrel rebrand is just another reminder that we're living in the stupidest timeline. Cracker Barrel unveiled its new logo, which was ridiculously basic and one that no one would have ever guessed that would have led to this widespread conservative outrage and the restaurant's value plummeting by about 100 million. I had no idea Uncle Herschel had stands like that. I mean, regardless of whether you like or dislike the new logo, the outrage over removing Uncle Herschel is a case study of what happens when benign gestures get hijacked from the most disingenuous, intellectually lazy people who often operate from a space of bad faith. Exhibit A, Congressman Byron Donalds, who actually tweeted this: "In college, I worked at Cracker Barrel in Tallahassee. I even gave my life to Christ in their parking lot. Their logo was iconic and their unique restaurants were a fixture of American culture. No one asked for this woke rebrand. It's time to make Cracker Barrel great again. Giving honor to God, who is the head of this hash brown casserole." Exhibit B, Donald Trump Jr., who tweeted, "What the fuck is wrong with Cracker Barrel?" Now, the right determined with no evidence, just their feelings, that Cracker Barrel changing its logo is part of some far-left woke takeover that is undermining American values.
You've probably heard by now about Cracker Barrel changing their logo from old American nostalgia to cold, dead, lifeless, and modern. In a comedic way, as one friend said to me, they removed the cracker and the barrel, so what's left now? And the answer's nothingness. The same nothingness that the left wants you to stomach in every other facet of your life.
Cracker Barrel rebranded from their classic, totally iconic country store logo, where you probably have countless memories with your grandparents. I know I certainly do. And got rid of the cracker and the barrel. They erased the white guy sitting outside of the Cracker Barrel store. White people are about to riot. Is it too much to ask to just go get a fat stack of diabetes, get served by a lady named Maud, smoking 2 packs a day, extra syrup? Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting sticky because the CEO of Cracker Barrel is as woke as they come. She's destroying a great American brand. Look at who this is. Look at this. She's turned Cracker Barrel gay. The Cracker Barrel Alphabet Alliance, supporting home office and field employees to bring their whole selves to work while strengthening Cracker Barrel's relationship with the Alphabet community. What does this have to do with biscuits?
Man, those Epstein files must be jacked up, because the way these conservatives are crashing out, you would have thought Cracker Barrel replaced Uncle Herschel with a drag queen wearing a dashiki while reading the 1619 Project. Let's be real. A lot of people taking aim at Cracker Barrel probably haven't been inside one since the early 2000s. Ain't had a hash brown casserole, a Uncle Herschel's favorite breakfast sampler, a grandpa's country fried breakfast, a mama's pancake breakfast, ain't bought a worthless knick-knack from the country store, ain't sat in nary a rocking chair. Damn, now I'm hungry. Because if these Cracker Barrel stands have been supporting Cracker Barrel like they claim to, then Cracker Barrel sales wouldn't have been cratering in recent years. The company didn't switch up because things were going great. They switched up because things were going in the opposite direction. Now, Cracker Barrel is trying to compete in a world of chicken and waffles and bottomless mimosas. So you damn right they also started serving mimosas, beer, and wine. Cracker Barrel updated the look of their famous country store and the interior of their restaurants, so that shit wouldn't look like an unorganized ass garage sale. Now, I know I'm not the only one who remembers those old wooden chairs at Cracker Barrel that used to basically make your butt numb after you sat in them for about 10 minutes. The things one would endure for some fried catfish. There's also the issue of a significant portion of Cracker Barrel's customer base being born before the microwave was invented. Not exactly the group where you can expand your growth. The only reason Cracker Barrel is being accused of changing up as some kind of inclusion play is because the CEO is a woman, and on its website, Cracker Barrel has the audacity to also list its employee resource groups, which to the right is a form of DEI, even though so many major corporations have these groups. Yes, Cracker Barrel dared send the controversial message that everyone is welcome by having support groups for its employees. Now, maybe the reason Cracker Barrel has these groups is because Cracker Barrel had to resolve a racial discrimination lawsuit after the company was accused of segregating Black customers to its smoking sections and outright denying them service. It was the largest civil rights lawsuit against a restaurant chain since Denny's settled a $46 million discrimination lawsuit in 1994. We can't get pancakes and eggs without the side of 3/5 compromise. Among the many ironies here is that the right is always disparaging the left for being soft. Or what's the word they used to describe? Snowflakes. Meanwhile, they out here protesting Bud Light, Nikes, and the latest Superman. And now, if you think the new Cracker Barrel logo is just lame, bland, and boring, that is more than fair because it definitely isn't eye-catching. But woke? That hash brown casserole ain't hunting. I'm Jemele Hill, and I approve this message.